Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, Seth, it was you that fucking hooked me up with Troll Munchies, right?
No. What happened with that is we randomly got matched up with Troll Munchies in a game. Remember? We didn't even know.
Yeah, but I didn't fucking know who that guy was until
I didn't,
you said
dude.
something.
I didn't even know who he was until like I figured out.
No,
like,
man, I didn't know who Troll Munchies. I didn't know Troll Munchies was a thing. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I knew of his name. I didn't know what kind of content he does, all that stuff. So I didn't exactly set you up with him. I just knew who he was after he said who he was. That's all. I don't know him or anything of that sort.
All right.
The person I could say close, like that I know closely that knows him is Terrorizer. That's it. Like I guess sort of. Not exactly, but they have common friends. So.
Okay. Because I was ready to blame you for that shit, man. I've watched a couple of his videos, and just by lending my voice to his video, I kind of, every time I turn my Xbox on, I kind of half expect to be console banned.
Yeah, that's another thing. When back in the day where, we were doing videos, like legitimate griefing videos and stuff like that, I never, ever got either console banned or my gamer tags banned.
Yeah.
Ever. And there's some crazy shit I've done with when I was in the prime of griefing.
I've seen you guys do some stuff that was questionable at best.
Yeah. But then again, I think about it, and it's like, is it because a lot of them impersonate Microsoft employees, so that could be why.
Yeah, or law enforcement officers, or fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I didn't even click on the fucking video, but, that Troll Munchies threw up some sort of video where in the title it was just like something sheriff,
my God.
Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my God, is he fucking impersonating a sheriff? Like, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, dude, cops are gonna come kick in that motherfucker's door and take him away.
See, that's the shit I don't like, and I'm not saying that, like...
he's gonna get butthole banned.
See, that's where griefing...
Christ.
I think Lost put it at best. That's where, like, the line gets crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because isn't that... he was saying, like, there's a difference between griefing and bullying.
Yeah.
And that's where the bullying standpoint's put out, right?
Yeah, at the point when you bring somebody else into this situation, that's bullying. Like that's the one, and I'm not trying to throw, my channel into the whole mix, and I'm not saying we ever did that. Actually, we never did that. Well, I wouldn't say I personally have done it. I think a few people in the group have done it before in the past, but after that whole situation, we didn't. But you just don't bring in somebody else into the conversation. Like, I mean, you could probably bring in, I guess, a sibling for specific things, but you don't do like the magnitude of like what Minnesota Burns does, where he brings in an actual parent. Even a sibling's fucked up. Like it's really just supposed to be like a joke. It's not supposed to be something that people are going to take serious, where they're going to call the cops. Like that's where the line gets crossed.
I think the line might be a little bit closer than that.
Yeah.
And I think I heard Lost's explanation of trolling and somewhat agreed with it. Like him and Coulter and Farva all fucking did the little videos for it or whatever when that was going around. We were kind of doing all that.
Because that's when all the new, like, branches of trollers started to come in. They started doing that. I'm like, that's just, like, you're pushing it.
Yeah. I think, and the best explanation, and I can't really say whose it was because I watched a lot of those explanation videos that all sort of went out at the same time. But when you're acting a certain way, and you're not being mean or malicious or anything like that, kind of like how Farva does. He'll get into a fucking NASCAR lobby and he'll just He'll wreck somebody, in game, but I mean, like, he won't be mean or outright malicious or, calling him, chicken fucker or whatever, to get a reaction.
Although him calling him chicken fucker would be hilarious because of his name.
Exactly, right? But I mean, like, he's not kowtowing or stooping to that level. He's just, kind of being himself and, letting them be complete fucking assholes and going, oh, you motherfucker, blah, 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 goddamn nigger, blah, 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 blah. And then he just follows it up with, well, that's not very nice. I mean, like, it's just, it's great how some of these people can just bring out the worst in others. And I think that it's kind of funny. But the moment that you start becoming the worst in others, to get the worst out of others, it's really hard to find out, where the line of who's trolling who,
What?
I mean, if that makes any sense.
That's why I never decided to go into trolling videos.
Yeah.
Because, off the bat, I'm like, it just seems like you're just gonna get a lot of fucking assholes.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, I got into it because, like, I used, and again, I'm throwing the good greasing thing, but it's the truth. That I was a fan of it because the way it used to be back in the day was you could make, it was characters. That's the funny thing, is when someone has a specific character that, I don't know, for example, let me think of a good one. I don't know, like, Coulter, for example, Coulter, he has his, Chester, yeah. That shit's funny because you have a specific character that has specific traits that he's going to say specific things, but you won't know what he's going to say next. You really don't. I mean, some things are the same, but it's a lot more creative than with coming up with a character and having a specific thing you can do with that character. That's the fun part. I mean, there's that, Crimson Kane does Sean Connery, and everyone remembers that Sean Connery character from SNL, where the whole Jeopardy. Yeah. Jeopardy Trebek. Yeah, exactly.
You think you're so smart. What was your dago mustache and your greasy hair?
That's not what your brother. Yeah. This is not what your mother said last night, Trebek.
Yeah, exactly. That character, it's a fun character to be in a lobby in here and at the same time do it. Like, I've done it just for shits and giggles sometimes. I'm not as good as Crimson nor the original person who did it, but it's just fun. Like, it's a character that you can be like, oh my god, that's funny. I remember that from that thing, but I also remember it from these videos as well. But when you bring it to a point where you're pretending to be like when you're, it just sometimes it gets over the line. That's what it is. And now these days, like, they think, oh, getting as serious as possible with the cops and pretending you're a Microsoft employee and making kids actually cry, like
legit,
like with like outside of the gaming atmosphere. Like, I remember when Kyle, Crazy Filmmaker, used to do the gun game humiliation stuff, and he made a few people cry, but because of the fact that they lost all their points in the game, because there was a point system for, wager matches. You'd get COD points. When it gets to a point where you're actually, like, causing them to get in trouble in real life for the wrong reasons, that's just fucked up. Like, you don't do that kind of shit. Like, you don't say, oh, yeah, this kid was hacking when he wasn't hacking, and you get that kid in trouble. Like, I think Lost did one video, still regrets to this day, but got the kid in trouble. Or it was somebody else. I don't remember exactly which. Stop pushing me up the ladder, you dick. There's a thin line that you cross. It's just, I just don't respect you if you do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do it now. It's just not the way it used to be.
Fake and gay. Fabricated and homosexual.
Like, I could do my Pokemon nerd thing, and, like, people will laugh because they get that I'm supposed to be somebody who's taking Pokemon way too serious out of the Pokemon universe, I guess you could say. I don't know. And
you mean,
sure.
Yeah, out of those little Pokemon Let's Play channels and whatnot?
Yeah, oh man, I should do a video with the Pokemon nerd and just bitch and moan on Call of Duty. I should, since that happened. But
didn't I kind of hear you doing that in one of those lobbies when that week that I had Black Ops 2?
You had it for only a week?
Yeah, dude, I bought it used at GameStop. I paid $10 more at GameStop for a used copy, so I could return it within a week. I knew I was gonna fucking hate it.
I think I was just joking around with the Pokemon thing, but like I could genuinely go in there, think of a Pokemon offhand, like just the first series thing, not any of the newer ones, and just make a joke about it. Like it's simple for me, but I think it'd be funny right now because of the whole Nintendo thing with the copyright claims and no one getting. Yeah.
Can you even talk about Nintendo?
I don't know. You're making any money off of this, Palpatine? I'm sorry, but you won't be after that.
Yeah.
What, off of Nintendo? I don't make Nintendo stuff.
Nope.
We brought up the name.
The magic word.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You fucked it up.
Off of the third, off of that third console that very little people play, except for the very, very hardcore ones.
The one with the
yes, the one with the little yellow mouse, that one.
The one with the karate sticks on a string.
Oh, the one with the red plumber?
Yeah.
That one. No, I don't do that. I mean, my sister has one.